Looking back at the last few years of my life, there are three mistakes I regret making. They didn't happen suddenly. They slowly built up over years. And the funny thing is, I was making all these three mistakes at the same time. By the end of this video, I will share what I've learned from them and how you can avoid them in your life. Hi guys, this is Shumon and you are watching The Urban Introvert. When I look back at the last few years of my life, I realized something interesting. Most of the things that slowed me down were not external problems. They were some mental habits I adopted without even realizing. And here are the three biggest ones. The first mistake was perfectionism, and it was dangerous because it looks like a good quality. You feel like you are planning things properly. You feel like you are optimizing everything. But in reality, what was happening was this. I would plan things perfectly, think about every step, every possibility, every improvement, but I wouldn't actually start. For example, when I started making videos, I spent months watching videos about how to speak on camera, how to write scripts, how to edit videos. Basically, I was learning everything except pressing record. And then one day I realized something funny. Most of the things I have learned, I actually understood them after applying it in real life. So perfectionism wasn't helping me, it was delaying action. The second mistake was something I didn't realize for a very long time. I didn't give enough room to myself. Even if when I did something productive, my brain would immediately find some flaws in it. If I studied for hours, I would think it wasn't enough. If I made a video, I would think it wasn't good enough. Even if I improved, I would think I am still slow. Basically, I turned my own brain into a very strict manager. No appreciation, only criticism. And you know what the funny thing is? People outside wouldn't even notice those flaws. It was just me attacking my own progress. The third mistake is something almost everyone does, comparing myself to others. When I started preparing for exams, I would see people studying 12 hours a day. When I started posting videos, I saw creators growing a lot faster than me. And every time that comparison happened, my brain would tell me you are not good enough. But I slowly realized something important. Most of the people we compare ourselves to have been doing the same thing for over years. And we are comparing our day 1 to their year 5, which is definitely not a fair comparison. Looking back now, those mistakes taught me three simple things. Action compounds. Just like you don't get rich in a month after investing in stock market, you also don't become perfect at something immediately after starting it. Growth doesn't work like that. So start taking action towards your plans first. Perfectionism doesn't come from planning. It comes from repetition. Be at it for months or even years. Only then you will get to see real growth. Give yourself room to grow. Appreciate yourself even when no one is watching. Progress deserves acknowledgement. Because if you don't appreciate your own hard work, your confidence and self-esteem never gets enough room to grow. Sometimes the person who should have your back is you. Try to be 1% better every day. Everyone's timeline is different. Instead of comparing yourself to others, ask yourself this one question. Am I slightly better than the yesterday's version of me? If the answer is yes, then you are already growing fast enough. Looking back now, I don't regret making those mistakes because they forced me to realize something important. Growth is messy, it's slow, and sometimes it can even be confusing. But if you stay at it for long enough, eventually it will all make sense. So here we bid goodbye. If you have liked this video, like, comment and subscribe. And this is the first time I am telling this. I am feeling very happy actually. Bye.